I bought you a ring, but the hardest thing was buying my own healing. The ring binds us, but my heart sometimes breaks in silence. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. I bought you a ring, but never told you I'm scared to lose myself in love. The ring is a circle, but my heart is an unfinished story. I gave you gold, but forgot to give you my scars. I bought you a ring, but I'm still fighting my silent battles. That ring holds promises, my silence holds the truth. I wore the ring for us, but I hid the cracks in my heart. I bought you a ring, but I never told you how deeply I'm afraid. The ring shines bright, but my soul trembles in quiet pain. I gave you a ring, but my silence weighs heavier than gold. I bought you a ring, but the hardest promise is to be truly seen. The ring is forever. My silence is a fragile secret. I wore the ring to show love, but hid my fears beneath it. I bought you a ring, but never told you how much I'm still healing. That ring is a vow. My silence is a prayer. I gave you a ring, but I'm still learning to give you truth. I bought you a ring, but the heaviest gift is the one I never gave you: honesty. The ring shines for us. My silence shadows us. I wore the ring for love, but my heart carried the secret weight. I bought you a ring, but never told you I'm afraid to lose myself in forever. That ring is a promise to you. My silence is a battle with myself. I bought you a ring, but my heart still trembles in shadows you never see. The ring is gold. My silence is the echo of unspoken fears. I gave you forever in a ring, but I'm still learning to forgive myself. That ring shines for us, but my soul hides behind a veil of doubt. I bought you a ring, but never told you how much I needed healing first. The circle is endless. My worries spiral beyond its reach. I wore the ring to promise love, but I'm still promising myself peace. I bought you a ring, but the hardest truth is loving myself through this. The ring binds us, but my silence feels like a widening gap. I gave you a ring, but the secret I keep is my own fear of loss. That ring holds light, but my heart is shaded by what I don't say. I bought you a ring, but inside, I'm still stitching my broken pieces. The ring is bright, but my soul walks through quiet storms. I gave you a ring, but I'm still afraid of what forever really means. I bought you a ring, but my silence carries the weight of 1,000 unsaid words. The ring is a symbol. My heart is a battlefield of love and doubt. I wore the ring for you, but sometimes it feels like a cage for me. I bought you a ring, but never told you I'm scared of losing myself in us. The ring shines. My silence screams in a language you cannot hear. I gave you gold, but my heart still carries invisible scars. I bought you a ring to promise forever, but I'm still learning to be present now. That ring is love's seal. My silence is the secret it conceals. I wore the ring, but inside, I'm still fighting to be whole. I bought you a ring, but never told you how fragile my trust remains. The ring is a circle, but my thoughts spin wildly outside its edge. I gave you a ring, but my heart still hides its deepest wounds. I bought you a ring, but the hardest promise is to forgive myself. That ring is forever, but my fears live in the spaces between us. I wore the ring for you, but my soul trembles in silence. I bought you a ring, but I never told you how much healing I need. The ring glimmers, but my heart battles quiet storms inside. I gave you a ring, but my silence carries the weight of unspoken truth. I bought you a ring, but I'm still afraid to fully surrender. The ring is gold, my heart is fragile glass, ready to break. I wore the ring, but my soul hides behind walls I fear to tear down. I bought you a ring, but the hardest gift is giving you my brokenness. That ring symbolizes us. My silence symbolizes my struggle to be whole. I gave you a ring, but I'm still learning to love myself enough to stay. I bought you a ring, but never told you how much I'm still afraid. The ring is a promise, but my heart is a whisper of doubt. I wore the ring for us, but sometimes it feels like a chain on me. I bought you a ring, but inside, I'm still piecing myself back together. The ring shines bright, but my soul battles shadows in silence. I gave you a ring, but my heart is still a silent war zone. I bought you a ring, but the hardest promise is to heal while loving. That ring is forever. My fears are fragile and loud beneath it. I wore the ring for you, but I'm still afraid to be truly vulnerable. I bought you a ring, but never told you how much I hide behind smiles. The ring is gold. My silence is the heavy truth I carry alone. I gave you a ring, but my heart still trembles in quiet fear. I bought you a ring, but I'm still learning to trust in forever. My dear, I bought you a ring, but there's a silence inside me I never revealed. That ring holds a promise I'm terrified I can never keep. Beneath that shining circle lies a truth I buried deep in shadows. I gave you forever, but forgot to tell you about my endless doubts. The ring glows bright, but my heart trembles in hidden storms. I bought you a ring to bind us, yet my soul feels unbound and restless. What you don't know will unravel us faster than you imagine. I wear the ring for you, but I carry secrets no light can touch. That ring was meant to be our dawn, yet I am still lost in the night. Love whispered in gold, but the truth remains an unspoken ache. I gave you a symbol, but I forgot to give you the whole story. The weight of the ring feels lighter than the burden of my silence. Beneath the sparkle, my heart hides a confession too raw to speak. That ring is a vow, but also a question I'm afraid to answer. I bought a ring to hold you close, but fear still pushes me away. The circle is endless. My fears are infinite, and they don't fit inside it. I promised you forever, but I never promised myself peace. This ring is the world's promise. My soul's secret is its shadow. I bought you a ring, but the truth is the hardest gift to give. Our love shines through gold, but the cracks live in silence. I wanted to seal our story, yet I'm still rewriting the ending. The ring says forever, but my heart sometimes whispers, maybe not. I carry this ring as proof, proof of hope and proof of fear. I bought you a ring, but the hardest thing was buying honesty. This ring binds us, but my silence is still free to roam. I wear this ring for you. I hide my wounds for me. A ring is easy to buy. The courage to confess is harder. I gave you my hand, but I'm still learning to give you my soul. That ring is a promise, but not the whole truth I carry. I bought a ring, but forgot to buy us time to heal. Underneath the gold, my heart beats with secret regrets. The ring shines, but my silence screams louder than any vow. I bought you a ring to start forever, but forgot to tell you about the fear. This ring is a circle, but my thoughts spin endlessly. I promised a lifetime, but I'm still afraid to show my cracks. I bought you a ring, but the hardest part is buying forgiveness. The ring shines bright, but inside, I carry shadows you don't see. I gave you a ring to symbolize love, but silence speaks louder than gold. That ring holds us together, but I'm still holding back the truth. I bought you a ring, but never told you how much I was losing myself. Love lives in the ring, but my fears live in the spaces between us. I bought a ring for forever, but I'm still learning what forever means. The ring glitters, but I hide the cracks behind my smile. I gave you a ring, but kept a secret buried deep inside. This ring is a circle of hope, but my heart feels incomplete. I bought you a ring, but the hardest promise is the one I keep to myself. I gave you gold, but forgot to give you my truth. The ring binds us, but I'm still chained to my fears. I bought you a ring, but silence is the heaviest gift I carry. This ring is a start. My honesty is the journey. The ring says forever, but my heart whispers, I'm scared. I bought you a ring, but I never told you about the nights I cried alone. Gold holds our love, but it can't hold my hidden wounds. I gave you a ring, but I'm still learning to give you my whole self. This ring is a symbol. My silence is a story untold. I bought you a ring, but the hardest truth was never easy to say. I wear this ring for you, but my soul still hides in darkness. The ring is a promise of us, but I'm afraid of what's inside me. I bought you a ring, but never showed you the battles inside my heart. The ring shines bright, but my silence dims our light. I gave you a ring, but the truth still slips through my lips, like shadows. I bought you a ring, but the hardest thing was buying my own courage. That ring was supposed to hold forever, yet my heart is still searching. I wear this ring, but my silence carries the loudest pain. I bought you a ring, but I'm still afraid to break my silence. The ring holds us, but fear pushes me away in silence. I gave you a ring, but my secrets live outside its circle. I bought you a ring, but never told you how broken I feel inside. That ring is gold. My silence is a shadow cast across us. I bought you a ring, but the hardest vow was the one I made to myself. The ring symbolizes us, but my heart hides in quiet sorrow. I gave you a ring, but I'm still learning to give you truth. I bought you a ring, but the silence between us is deafening. The ring shines bright, but my fears are darker than night. I wore the ring for you, but I hid my tears alone. I bought you a ring, but never told you about the nights I doubted us. That ring is love. My silence is pain waiting to be spoken.